Now, yes, this is a big topic for me, but it's way easier than doing something like Helva Boss, which was the other option I had for doing a lore or I guess story video. So here we go. JC Jensen. It's basically like Amazon, but in the future, where everything is stuck in the 19th to 21st century, even though it takes place thousands of years later. We have this young girl, Tessa, with three worker drones, N, J, and V. We see that drones like N and V are like low tier, alright? They just do like, pick up trash, serve drinks or whatever. But J is like a high tier. She's like a personal assistant, like Alfred. So the story begins sometime, I'd say around the 3040s. My personal estimate is 3046. Um, but we see N being a normal butler, serving drinks or whatever. It's only when he runs into V that we're introduced to Tessa, who brings in a new drone named Sin. Now, Sin is going to be a very important character. Cut to sometime later, and N has grown an attachment to Sin, being the only one to do so because, well, look at her ass, she creepy as fuck. Hence why he takes the fall when Sin talks back to Tessa's mother after she's like, "Oh, you drones are expendable." But little does anyone know, Sin is gonna kill everyone in the manor, besides for Tessa, if she doesn't try to intervene. How's she gonna do that? With the power of absolute silver. Now to clarify, no one exactly knows how silver works, but I have an idea on how it works, so let me cook here. So we have the host, and then we have the actual virus, which is absolute silver. So my theory on how this works is that Silver and the host both control, well, whatever that is. Uh, I'm just going to call it total form. So both the virus and Sin have control of total form here. Hence, why Sin said,
Will not have to discard your pets, and I will not discard you. Stay away from the gala, though. You seem squeamish.
even though Tessa does get killed with the rest of the humans at the gallows. And you may say, "Oh, obviously, blah, 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 blah." But listen. Sin knew she wouldn't be in control when the gallows massacre happened, so she tried to keep Tessa away. But why would she do that? Because she knows that Tessa is the only human that treats, the drones like people, basically. Even though Tessa doesn't like Sin, she knows that she is a good person, per se. So she's trying to keep her away. So when Silver kicks in and goes on a murder spree, she doesn't want Tessa to get caught in the crossfire. Anyways, N, V, and J get turned into assembly drones, and the whole Earth goes kablooey because Australia. It had to happen in fucking Australia. The people that lost the fucking birds. It couldn't have happened in like fucking Germany or something. No, it couldn't happen in like Brazil. It couldn't happen in like fucking South Africa. It had to happen in by far the most shittiest place on earth. Anyways, cut to the early 3050s where we see Nori being chained in a church underground on Copper 9, where we see, remaining humans who didn't die in basically Judgment Day, uh, performing a digital exorcism or some shit like that. The head honcho of this lady, is Yeva. So this dude, Michael, runs off to a set of lockers where they keep drones, which honestly, I get that the humans treat the drones like shit, but like, come on, man. Giving them the high school bully treatment. Like, anyways, Michael retrieves Yeva, but when they go back to the church, Michael realizes that the raptors that were kept outside are no longer there. So when they do reach the church doors, Michael basically blocks Yeva from coming in because he knows shit's going awry. And it turns out Michael's suspicions are correct because everyone is dead. Even the head honcho is fucking dead. Michael is the only one that makes it out alive because Eva saves him from getting a cross to the eyes, and she uses that cross to commit an exorcism on Nori, basically kicking out the sulfur from most of her body besides her hand, which forms a little black hole that goes into a big flesh pit to the core, which causes everyone to die. And by that, the humans and biological life, the machines are fine. But due to the explosion, both Nori and Yev lose their memories. And in 3054, which is our third time skip so far, Uzi, Doll, Lizzie, and Thad are born, with Uzi being the kid of Nori and Yev having Doll. Now we cut to present time, which is 3071. Uzi is an emo teenager in her senior or junior year of high school. I speculate that because those are the years you're allowed into prom, which we'll come into later. So she's giving a spiel about, like core exploded, humans dead, whatnot, disassembly drones coming down, killing people, including her mother. And she pulls out a laser gun and commits a bit of both Alec Akbar and school shooter. Yes, I said that. Shut the fuck up. Don't complain. Make your own video, dickhead. Now, the reason that the laser gun then, went kapuya, it's because it's not fully completed yet. Why she activated it during presentation when she knows it's not fully completed? I don't know. She's probably fucking stupid. So, Uzi needs a part from the corpse hut thing that the murder drones are in, so she could complete the laser gun. She convinces Khan to let her out, which is a stupid idea, but yeah, again, Khan is also stupid because stupidity runs in the family, apparently. So she gets this battery thing for her laser gun. But, guess what happens? Something she should have expected, getting fucking attacked. But she has the laser gun. So she commits a Hiroshima on N's face. And yes, this is N. N reboots, but he's a bit fucked up, so he just thinks Uzi is a disassembly drone, so he, greets him like, hey, yeah, man, I like doing anything, blah, 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 whatever. Nothing really important, besides this. When V and J are back, Uzi fucking pulls a Michael Myers and just floop, disappears out of sight and shows up here like a few seconds later. Which, now I'm no Usain Bolt, but in my professional opinion, she should be dead or currently wounded, or at least being held by V and J, because no fucking way she can get from the ship, climb out, and run all the way there in just a few seconds. I call shenanigans bullshit. KP, it's just it's a cartoon. Man, fuck you. Anyways, the bitch slaps and he gets rebooted again. This time he's all fixed and he realizes, oh shit, Uzi is a worker drone who has a gun that can actually kill them. And, well, guess what? She's retreating. Gotta go kill. But he doesn't kill Uzi. He just fatally wounds her and doesn't destroy the gun. Stupid, but I guess it's not a dumb decision. Like, consider the fact that literally a few seconds later, Jay pulls a shepherd on N for questioning the company, and by company, I mean Absolute Silver, which, to be honest, he does have a fair point. Why the fuck are they killing robots like he used to as the layer host? I don't fucking know. So N and Uzi team up, basically because they both want to kick the shit out of J and V. Mainly J. So they do that, but Uzi just leaves with N, a stranger she just met, which is completely stupid because she doesn't know if N could just, turn out of nowhere and just, shing, bye-bye. So the next day, the colony decides to fix up the place where they had that big kerfuffle and basically killed J, and incapacitated V. J's legs just crawl away. And Frank follows them and gets killed. And apparently Thad was there too, even though we don't see him in the shots. So I call shenanigans again. These fucking drones have powers like a serial killer. Comes back to Uzi and it's like, hey, your friend's corpse is sort of killing people. Can you like not do that and help? And like, yeah, sure, whatever. And they get a lore explanation. Jay basically confirms that she killed Nori, which upsets Uzi, and she starts questioning a bunch of things, especially about like the disassembly drones, if she could trust them or whatnot, which honestly she should have questioned that on day one, but whatever. So Jay gets the Nagasaki treatment for the second time. So the episode ends with Uzi and En split up because Uzi doesn't trust En. And also Doll has silver powers, but whatever. So the next episodes I'm gonna skip over a bit because it really doesn't matter that much when it comes to the lore, and also, what the fuck is this? You know what? No. I'm gonna touch upon this. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Uzi's a minor and an adult. That should be final. There's no argument against it. Like, literally, when Uzi was just a little bean and was still a grown murder drone. Before that, he was still a worker drone. I guarantee he was definitely like a kid or a teenager around when he was a worker drone. But when he's a disassembly drone, he's definitely a fucking adult. You fuckers are shipping a minor and an adult. And no, the 1918 doesn't count because she's still a minor in high school. Fuck you. And also, the fucking, this line right here. No, that's bullshit. Because that doesn't make sense lore-wise. And no, I don't care. You can complain about all you want. I'm not changing it. And fuck you. Alright? This is final. Alright? Uzi, kid. And adult. Get your weird pedophile ass out of my fucking channel. Unsubscribe right fucking now. Dislike the video all you fucking want. Get the fuck out. You don't belong here. You don't belong in this fan base at all. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. For the people that are still watching here, let's continue this shit. Anyway, so Tessa's back, but it's not actually Tessa because Tessa's really dead, so this is obviously a fake or decoy. Also, it's a backup plan basically for Silver. Why? We'll figure that out. So both Doll and Uzi have constantly been looking for a way to make them quote normal again. And by that they need this weird looking bug. And currently Uzi has it. But then Doll breaks in and takes it. Doll then brings it to Tessa and Jay. Because why? I don't know. Because guess what happened? Episode 6 got rewritten. So that episode 5, the cliffhanger, doesn't fucking matter. So now En, V, Uzi, Tessa, and Jay are after the bug because, Doll ran off with it again, this time into a laboratory. So everyone besides Jay goes down to get Doll and the bug. Bad move apparently because V gets eaten by raptors and Tessa and Uzi fall down an elevator shaft. And now we cut to Nori, which for some reason is alive. I don't know why. Liam, what the fuck is this? So yeah, Nori's alive. She was looking for the cross that basically exercised her in hopes to use it on Sin or whatever because like she's the main host or whatever. It's complicated. And also episode 8 isn't out, so this is gonna be outdated in like a few months. So yeah, Nori is going down to the shafts trying to find the cross. Wow, and Uzi and Tessa are they land at the bottom of the mine shaft, and En is actually caring for V for once, which we haven't seen since episode 1. All three of them break up, and get to cave in. His arm has to get cut off, and Sin, which is actually just Tessa, tries to put N under her control again, but fails. So she tries to kill him, but Nori saves him, and Tessa destroys all the remaining drones that were in the lockers at the beginning of the story, and also kills Doll, which somehow makes it to the church where Uzi is, where she watched the tapes. And now Tessa's about to kill Uzi, but N kills, fake Tessa. And also put air quotes on kills because guess who comes back? Nori and N beat the shit out of Uzi through motherly love. And then for that, Nori gets thrown into the pit after Uzi comes back to her senses and basically kicks the silver out of her. And then, Tessa turns out to not be dead and is actually Sin, who would have thunk. Sin goes down to the pit and is about to blow up the planet fully this time. Cut back to the surface where Khan, Thad, and Lizzie use a bigger laser gun on Jay, killing her and knocking the keys down to the pit. Uzi sacrifices herself by throwing herself into the pit and throwing the keys to N, who will probably go up to the surface and give them to Khan. And now here we are, floating in space with Copper 9 completely gone. It's just a bunch of rocks floating in space. Yeah, that's basically it until episode 8. That was a lot that I had to shorten. Like, no kidding. The script is like, I'd say another 5 or 10 minutes long, so you're lucky I improv'd a bit and shortened it. In fact, all of this is improv right now that you're listening to. So yeah, that's basically it. Subscribe. Anyways, I'm gonna go watch Ghostbusters. Bye.